Hello and welcome back to the Book of Unwritten Tales. My name is Lyngbakr and this is going to be quite an interesting episode, I think. Because that poor bastard, we scissored his beard and that was not really nice of us. And I really want to see how the robot is doing. Oh my. Okay. He's straight up just murdered it. Yeah. Fair enough. There's nothing else we can do here, so... But why did we need that pot with clear water?
A heavy gold ring. Oh, it feels warm. There is some fine script on the inside, but I can't make out what it says.
One ring to rule them all, and the darkness binds it, so... What was... Okay. Yeah, we have a map, and we have a pot of something. Let's see if Master Brewer can do something for us.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir!
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
Sure, let's just ask straight ahead. How did you get... You got any idea where I might find a parachute?
You wouldn't happen to have a parachute, would you?
That's a good one.
I didn't think so.
How did you beat the robot?
When the robot started in on you, I never thought you'd beat it.
It was an epic scrap, lad, an epic scrap. Dwarf against machine, nature against technology, mind over matter.
Mind? How did you destroy it?
I hit him as hard as I could with heavy objects until sparks started leaping out of him.
Oh, a shrewd tactic.
Too right, but he did land a couple on me. Look what he did to my beard.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I was so tanked up with ale and adrenaline I didn't even notice.
My grandpa also believes that the ring is important.
I talked to my granddad. He thinks the ring is important too. He wants to help me get to the human town.
Yeah? Well, of course he wants to do that. Listen to me, laddie. Nothing against your grandpa, but don't you think he's a few gills short of a pint?
My granddad is a great soldier and inventor.
Of course he is. Of course he is. But, how should I put it? He's maybe had one crash landing too many. His flying machines were mostly a bit, temperamental. And let's face it, he wasn't actually the greatest of pilots. Honestly, son, if your grandpa reckons there's something in that story, then for me, that's just one more reason to keep out of it.
Grandad and I will show everyone. I have to go. Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so we need a parachute. That's probably the last thing we need, isn't it? I think so. I have so much stuff, I have no idea what to do with it.
The map shows the area between here and the human town of Seastone.
Yeah, let's just go and see what we can find. So we have water.
I think I'll just leave that alone. We gnomes have a golden rule, hands off another gnome's experiments.
Yeah, pretty much. So I can't...
I don't even know what to do with one handful of barley. Why do I need two then?
Can I use the water on it? Why would I do that?
Why should I fertilize potting soil when there's nothing planted in it?
So it wants me to plant something. It's probably barley, but I need the reason why I need more barley.
And down we go.
I believe. That is. Let's ask the granddad.
Grandad has this thing about secrecy. I think he's afraid of Shadow Army spies or something.
Fair enough. Okay, so...
Dad's vice. Brings back a lot of memories. Painful, mostly.
So, can I use the pot? No. Oh, okay.
It's stuck. Poor thing.
Do I use the tools on it?
I don't want to break it. At least, not without a good reason. The flying fish is now firmly clamped into the vice.
Yeah, but...
The flying fish is now firmly...
Yeah, but why? I have no idea why. That's the Grandad, maybe, you know.
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
I have the pot. Helmet.
Excellent, soldier. The helmet will protect you from physical attacks. You can even sit on it and use it as a saucepan.
Ooh, how practical.
Let me see your helmet.
It's not all that great, I know, but...
What? It's a good helmet, and it's going to protect a good soldier. That is, of course, as long as the enemy doesn't attack with dragons, or has wizards in its ranks, or magical swords, and doesn't go for your head.
Maybe I should look for some armor with magic.
Poppycock! That helmet will do.
Okay, then.
I got a map.
Excellent! My commanding officer always said good maps are half the battle. Of course, you won't be needing it if everything goes well.
If what goes well?
But if not, it's always good to have a map with you, what?
I'll go look for the rest of my gear.
You do that. I've got enough to do here. But bear in mind, the Dark Lord knows all of your thoughts.
Right.
Okay, so I got a helmet, the map, and I need a parachute. I want to use this though. Let's see. Can I do that? No.
I'll let him get on with his work while I do my part of the job.
Yeah, but... Oh, I need a sheet or something. And that's a sheet. I want it.
A pot of crystal clear water. A thin, silvery elven rope. It's very light and almost unbreakable. My old gnome scout rucksack. Pretty tough, that. But somehow I always had the feeling it could have been a little larger.
Yeah, okay, so...
Let's see.
Oh!
I pulled the rope through the eyes on the rucksack. Yes, that works.
Okay.
I pulled the rope through the eyes on the rucksack.
Okay, so... Now that's partly a parachute?
I'll let him get on with his...
Yeah, okay, so I...
The flying...
Yeah, it's stuck, blah blah blah.
I don't want to break it. At least, not without a good reason.
Okay. So we need a sheet or something. Maybe you can find that in the bedroom or something? I thought? No?
Our kitchen.
Yeah, I know it's a kitchen, but nothing I can do in it. Okay, so I need a sheet.
The plants have grown. I could have sworn they weren't here yesterday. Mum probably uses a really good fertilizer.
Can I use the fertilizer now? Oh. Ah! Let's see if there's anything interesting in the pub again. Maybe. Oh, what's this? There's something here. I want to use it.
Apparently the statue's not quite finished. Still, it looks much better than the others do.
Oh, here's something.
The tarps are supposed to offer the stonemasons a little protection. They have to be pretty tough if they're out there in all kinds of weather.
Yeah,
I'm not climbing up there, it's all iced up. I'd probably end up breaking my neck.
Yep, but... Can I use this? No. Tools?
A rolled up tarpaulin, probably just like the ones hanging all over the place.
Ah. Let's take it. There we go. And if we combine this...
I'll thread the rope through the eyes around the edge of the tarpaulin. Done. There we go. A parachute.
There we go.
And that's the last of my gear. I must get...
Yeah, let's just go to Grandad. Man, I'm smart. SMRT. I mean SMART.
And down we go.
Kind of curious on where this adventure is going, though. The parachutes and stuff like that.
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
I have a parachute.
Fantastic. Parachutes are hard to come by and are difficult to make yourself. After all, you'd only want to entrust your life in a quality product, not something makeshift you've patched together yourself.
Trust my life? But, of course. I mean, of course not. So, that's the last of my gear.
Yeah, okay. So,
Excellent. We could get going if only my damn machine would work. But you can't find a thing in this house. No nitroglycerin, no dragon hide armor, no concentrated pillars of salt, no full mithril jacket bullets. Nothing.
What do you need all that for?
For what? It's a war!
But we just want to deliver the ring to the Archmage. Don't you think a sled...
What? I need a nitroglycerin substitute. Something highly explosive. The only thing that comes to mind is good old Dwarven Ale.
Dwarven Ale?
Devilish stuff. We reduced complete countries to ash and rubble with it. We loved the smell of Dwarven Ale in the morning.
okay.
Okay, I'll get you some Dwarven Ale. Anything else?
Yes, I need a cog. A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right-hand thread and lock ring locking. It's not a standard size, and I can't find one anywhere.
A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and locking lock ring. Sounds familiar.
Come back when you've got the stuff. I'll sort out the rest. Take good care of the ring. It's your precious.
Right.
My precious. Okay, so I guess the cog is in the fish, and the ale is from the brewmaster. So you might as well just go to the brewmaster right away and see what you can find. Because I guess there's something to do with all this, but I have no idea why. I have a feeling I need to plant something over there, but we'll see. Let's see what he says. If you can ask him about some ale or something.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, Wilbur.
Yeah, Torm.
Mr. Master Brewer, assuming I were to need some Dwarven Ale...
Dwarven ale? It's not allowed, unfortunately.
Why not?
Have you heard about the explosion on Mount Winterpeak?
The volcanic eruption.
Volcanic eruption. Deep under that mountain was the finest ale brewery in the whole dwarven world. My dad took me there when I was nothing but 2 beer crates tall. Can you imagine how aled up we were?
Kind of. What happened?
Ah, well, some so-and-so cocked up, and boom! And that was that! All over for Dwarven Ale brewing. After the accident, it was banned as a substance of enjoyment. The sharp taste, the warmth in the throat, gone forever.
Oh my.
Now it's only used in warfare and in the alchemy industry.
Yeah, how to brew it?
But you do know how to brew Dwarven Ale, don't you?
Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Of course I know. I'm the master brewer. It's not difficult either. First, you get barley germinated in a malt house, then let them bloat up after leaving them dormant for a bit. Then kiln dry the green malt, keeping it turned, of course mill it, making sure that the husks don't get destroyed.
Oh.
The husks? What are
Then mash the whole lot in a mash tun, obviously using a decoction procedure. After the iodine test, we get on with purifying and separating the malt from the beer wort in a slatted filter bed.
Of course, but
In other words, we let the draft run through the mash pot. We then put the first wort in the brewing kettle, let it simmer, and add the hops. We let the wort settle to remove the trub crust, add the yeast, and then leave to ferment. Then we run everything through the pebble filter. That's all fair enough. Then it gets more complicated.
stop.
What? We're just getting to the exciting part.
I'm sure we were, but I just abandoned the idea of brewing some dwarven ale myself.
Well, whatever you think.
Oh, maybe he can.
Let's assume I need a small tankard of dwarven ale really urgently. Could you brew it for me?
Could do, but I'm not going to. It's not allowed.
Oh, come on. Who's going to notice? When was the last time another dwarf came by to visit us?
That's a fair time back.
You see? Wouldn't you just love a nice cold dwarven ale tonight to celebrate your victory over the robot?
Oh, dwarven ale is nectar. I'd certainly enjoy a wee taste of it again. No, but it's not going to happen. I'm missing a few ingredients.
And if I get them, would you brew up 2 tankards then? One for me and one for yourself.
Aye. It's a deal.
Okay.
You find me the missing ingredients, and I'll brew some dwarven ale.
Okay, what do you need?
Crystal clear mountain water, hops, and some barley for malting.
Oh, that's it? No deviled fire, salamander eyes, or dragon's breath, that sort of thing?
Nope. Water, hops, and malt. Then there's just a few secret ingredients and naturally synthesized aromatic substances and a couple of E numbers. But I've already got them here.
Okay, water, hops, and barley. I'll get them. Do you have any idea where I can get the hops?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that thieving rat took the best part of 5 sacks. I've not enough left. I've got to be careful with it.
The rat, huh?
Okay, so I need to find the rat to get the hops, but I have...
I have a
crystal clear
pot
water.
of crystal clear water for the dwarven ale.
Show me. Aye, that water's very good. We can use this.
And barley corn.
Here's some barley from my mum's kitchen. Can it be used for brewing?
It's not the best, but it'll have to do.
Okay. I'll just let you carry on.
I have to go. Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to find the rat with the hops. So, is it down here?
If the rat has stolen that many hops, it might still have something stored in there. There's something in there. Something round. Ugh, hopefully it's not a giant rat dropping. It's a single hop. This is probably all that's left of the stock of hops.
Okay, so now I need to go back and actually use the super fertilizer on this hop in the planting. Okay. Let's do this. I'm a genius. I hope. Or I wish. Or I really want to be. Or you know how it goes. So if I use the hop in there.
Okay, I'll plant the hop in the soil.
Yeah, and I use the super fertilizer.
Let's see what happens. I really can't imagine this stuff. Wow.
Wow. Indeed.
Good fertilizer, that.
How does it here? No. You want to grow, you bastard.
Wow! A huge hop plant with tons of cones.
Yeah, let's do it.
I've picked about 10 cones. That should be enough for the dwarven ale.
How do you... Okay. I don't know how many hops you need, but, you know. Wait. I'm just curious about the thing. Do I need to... No, I don't. Okay. Back to the dwarf. And he can make us some ale. Which would be really delicious right now, to be honest. A dark ale or something. Okay. I got the hops.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, Wilbur.
I've got some hops for the ale. Is this enough?
Ho ho! That's enough. I hope you haven't been whipping stuff out of my stock.
No. Well, only indirectly.
And that means I've got all I need to brew the lovely dwarven ale.
You just wanted to...
Right, it's all go now then.
Excuse me. Okay.
Hey, laddie, just watch out that you don't get any of that in your eyes. It's dangerous stuff.
I'll be very careful. Thanks very much, sir.
Tell me, Wilbur, what do you need all that junk for? The dwarven ale and all the other stuff that you've been dragging out of here the whole evening.
Well, it's because of the ring. I need it. Grandad's helping me get the ring to the human town safe. Well, quickly.
Oh, Wilbur, it's dangerous for a young gnome like yourself out there.
I know, but I promised that gremlin, and I believe it really could be important. And I'd like to get out of here and achieve something.
Taste some adventure, eh?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think that the ring is all that important. Not everybody's born for having adventures, my lad. But maybe you really do need to get out of here.
Really?
Aye, laddie. You still live with your parents, and you keep company with a very interesting, intelligent old dwarf. But that can't go on forever, can it now? So, if you do leave and go off on an adventure, even if it's just a sea stone, then maybe you'll come back and visit and tell me all about it then, eh?
I promise.
Don't forget us. You're going to have to excuse me now. I've got an appointment.
Oh, I feel a little bit sad for the dwarf. He's going to be all alone. And it sounds like he really cared for Wilbur. Oh, where did he go? Oh, okay then. I felt a little bit sad there. To hear the voice of the dwarf and how he actually sincerely said that he wanted Wilbur to experience life a little bit. And he wanted to hear the tale.
And down we go.
As in, he really cares for the gnome. Really special. Alrighty, and we need the sprocket thingy.
Shouldn't be a problem with the right tool.
There we go.
There you are, a 5/8" screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and lock ring locking. Maybe that cog wasn't all that important. Fly.
Oh,
Maybe it was important.
okay, well, this is the end of this episode, and yeah, next we'll see what happens. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.